Sophia had always been fascinated by the idea of exploring new places, and after years of dreaming, she finally decided to take the plunge. She was going to travel across Asia by herself, starting with Japan. She packed a small suitcase with essentials like clothes, a travel guide, and a camera. With a mix of excitement and nerves, Sophia boarded her flight from São Paulo to Tokyo, her first stop. Upon arriving in Tokyo, Sophia was overwhelmed by the city's vibrant atmosphere. She visited popular spots like the Tokyo Tower, Shibuya Crossing, and the ancient Sensoji Temple. The city was fast-paced, but she loved every second of it. She tried authentic Japanese dishes such as sushi and ramen, and practiced her basic Japanese whenever she could. Everything seemed perfect until her fourth day when something unexpected happened. Sophia lost her wallet. Without her wallet, she had no money and no idea how to get back to her hostel. A little panicked, she approached a passerby and asked for help in English. The man smiled kindly, but spoke very little English. He gestured her towards a direction, but Sophia soon realized she was even more confused than before. Feeling helpless, she found a bench to sit on and gather her thoughts. To make matters worse, her phone battery had died, so she couldn't use the Maps app to navigate her way back. After resting for a bit and calming down, she decided to start walking in the direction she was pointed to, hoping for the best. As she wandered through a narrow alley, Sophia stumbled upon a small, charming tea house. The place looked peaceful, and she decided to go inside. The owner, an elderly woman, welcomed her with a warm smile and asked where she was from. When Sophia explained that she had lost her wallet and was unsure how to return to her hostel, the woman offered her a cup of tea and said not to worry. While sipping her tea, Sophia struck up conversations with the few other customers in the tea house. She met a backpacker from South Korea, a photographer from Australia, and a local student studying in Tokyo. They shared their own travel stories, and the student even helped Sophia with directions back to her hostel. Feeling more confident and re-energized, Sophia thanked everyone and left the tea house. She followed the student's directions and, after about 15 minutes of walking, found herself standing in front of her hostel. She couldn't believe it. Without her phone, wallet, or a clear plan, she had managed to find her way back. This unexpected ordeal taught Sophia an invaluable lesson. Sometimes the best experiences come from moments of uncertainty. From that day on, she decided to embrace the unpredictable parts of traveling, trusting that every twist and turn would add to her adventure. Vocabulary explanation. Suitcase, a large, rectangular bag used for carrying clothes and other items when traveling. Example: Sophia packed her clothes and camera in her small suitcase before leaving for Tokyo. Overwhelmed, feeling a strong emotional effect, either positive or negative, that makes you feel unable to cope. Example: she was overwhelmed by the bustling streets of Tokyo. Hostel, a budget-friendly place where travelers can stay, usually offering shared rooms. Example: Sophia stayed at a hostel in Tokyo during her trip. Passerby, a person walking by, usually a stranger. Example: she asked a passerby for directions, but they didn't speak much English. Tea house, a small cafe where tea is served, common in some Asian cultures. Example: Sophia found a small tea house while wandering through the streets of Tokyo. Directions, instructions or details that show you how to get from one place to another. Example: the student gave her clear directions to find her hostel.